Yo, what up? When you think about Stardew Valley, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Human trafficking? Emotional manipulation? Bribery? No? Oh, okay. Nah, I'm kidding. About the fake ending thing, not the other stuff. You see, in Stardew Valley there's a bunch of characters you can date and marry. The only limit as to how many partners you can have here is morality, which we are not a fan of in this channel. So today we're gonna try to date all of the bachelorettes in this game without getting caught. Why not include the bachelors, I hear you ask? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, because I would like to finish this video by sometime this year, and number two, because I'm sexist. Let's get to it. Here we are. So, how do we flirt with the villagers? Well, after listening to a bunch of alpha male podcasts, I have created the most efficient way to get multiple girlfriends. The first thing you're gonna need is a shotgun. The way you bond with people in Stardew Valley is by giving them gifts and following them around town.
This is for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect.
Call me crazy, but I don't think that's how you get friends in real life. Regardless, every character has a few items they love, which we can give to them to gain hearts. Once we have enough, we can ask some of them out. In this case, we have 6 characters we need to date. Before any of that though, we create our protagonist and name our farm. Then we get to plant a few crops and get enough materials to build a barn. Why am I building a barn, I hear you ask? Well, having a girlfriend is quite expensive. Not that I fucking know, of course. So imagine having 6 of them. Yeah, we're gonna need as many sources of income as possible. Once the crops are ready to harvest, we sell them and buy as many cauliflowers as humanly possible. The more money we get in the beginning, the faster we can get to the interesting part of the challenge. Eventually, we get enough money to actually build the barn, which took more time than I would like to admit. Here we go. What? Closed? Nah, come on, open the door. Come on, open the door! Yes, finally. Guess I'll come back later. Tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. Okay, now let's do this shit already. And I don't have any free space to build it. I also upgraded a few of our tools. Now, let's get to the bachelorettes. Abigail is your quintessential goth gamer girl. She loves things like video games, jack-o'-lanterns, desserts, and... what the fuck? The most reliable object we can give to her is amethysts. This mineral right here, which can be found in certain cave levels. Pro tip, if you have 1 HP but you still haven't found any minerals, don't get greedy and just go home. I'm telling you this out of the kindness of my heart, not because it has happened to me, okay? Finding gifts for Abigail is quite easy. Talking to her is another story though, because she spends most of her time in her room, which we cannot access.
Let me in. Let me in.
So we'll have to make the most of every time she goes outside and choose our words carefully.
What color is thy whispering eye? What color is your fucking pussy?
Leah is what some people would call a misunderstood artist. I prefer to call her a piece of shit artist, because she makes the ugliest statues I've ever seen in my entire life. She's basically a Temu version of Robin. They literally look like Pokemon evolution. Speaking of Robin, words cannot describe how disappointed I was when I found out I couldn't date her due to the fact that she's already married to this guy. Watch yourself, motherfucker. I'm coming for you. And your wife. And your daughter. More like inside your wife. Now, the good thing about certain gifts is that we can also use them to get money. This is where the barn we built before comes into place. Leah really likes goat cheese, so we can upgrade the barn and buy a few goats. Since they produce more cheese than we can give away, we can sell it for some extra cash, which I will use responsibly, of course. Yes, we can also buy salads and give them to her, but we need to upgrade the barn anyways, so we might as well use it. Besides, if someone gifted you nothing but salads, one would assume they are calling you a fat ass, which is not very flattering. Emily is the local heroin addict. She's into spirituality, cool minerals, and whatever the fuck this is. Fun fact, the first time I played Stardew Valley, I wanted to date her so bad until I saw her dancing like that. And I literally deleted the save file and started a new one because I wanted nothing to do with this woman. In any case, Emily's into wool. To get that, we need to upgrade our barn. And to do that, we have to collect a few resources and $25,000. And the ships cost $8,000 each? Actually, fuck that. I'm just gonna find some minerals in the caves. Hopefully she doesn't do anything weird with them. Our next target is Maru. Maru is your typical nerdy girl who enjoys building atomic bombs and chemical weapons. She's also quite a tricky one, because the objects she likes are quite difficult to obtain. Gold bars, diamonds, uranium batteries... oh, and also cauliflowers. Yeah, I don't know, ask the developer, bro. Now that it's summer, we can move on to the next group of ladies, starting with Penny. Penny is the town's local teacher, so of course she's poor. That's why she lives in a house trailer with her mom. She's also fatherless, so obviously she's a rabid user of Wattpad and romance novels. She doesn't get along really well with her mom either, which means that she has pretty much no support system around her, making it far easier to take advantage of her. By giving her a few crops and telling her some sweet nothings she will be eating from my hand in no time. Penny really likes a lot of things, but the best one, and by best I mean cheapest, is melons that look like peaches for some reason. You might think that all of this makes me a bad person, and you would be absolutely correct. Let's continue. I have mixed feelings about Hailey. She's rude, arrogant, nosy, but she's hot, and that's all that matters in my book. Hailey really likes coconuts. These only spawn in Calico Desert, which can only be accessed by fixing the bus in town. Hey guys, it's me from the future. I'm just here to tell you that Hailey also loves sunflowers, which can be bought at Pierre's shop and planted in our farm. But because I'm such a fucking imbecile, I didn't know I could do that and went for the coconuts instead. That's all. Thank you for listening. There's two options we have as to how we fix the bus. We can either donate the money to the town hall or we can give it to Georgia Market. How much money, you ask? Well, just a tiny amount. Some $40,000. If we want to get that much money, then planting random crops is not gonna cut it. We need the most efficient way to do it, which is... what's that? Starfruits? No, you idiot. Let me show you. Welcome to my empire. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Who needs crops when you can produce drugs in industrial amount? But Side says you can't sell drugs in Stardew Valley. You see, random viewer, I didn't ask for your fucking opinion, because with the power of mods, we can do whatever we want. In this case, selling weed. Besides, if I'm selling, that means that someone's buying. So if you think about it, I'm doing a favor to the community. Now, which option do we choose? The town hall or Georgia Market? Obviously Georgia Market, since it's cheaper. Only by $2,500, but still, that's too good of an offer for an opportunistic piece of shit like me to resist. After a few harvests, we get enough money to fix the bus and access the coconuts. And there you go! That's all the bachelorettes. Now we just have to go to the local bar and celebrate our victory. Oh shit.